Pandora collection. I'm very excited about this. Diamonds.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
They are.
They are. Even lab created, beautifully exquisite diamonds. I mean, for me to have a diamond on, it just makes me feel like so fancy, but the fancy kind that I can sleep in, go to the gym in, and also, you know, hang out with my kids and get dirty also.
Tell me what you are wearing.
I'm wearing a couple of the double chains. I'm wearing the stackable, what are these called, rings, and I have stacked up the ears too. I think I have like 17 or 18 holes in my ears.
Oh my God.
I know, I didn't have enough space to get all of them in today.
Fun facts about Ashley Graham. She has a lot of holes in her ears.
And I want more.
Okay, what is the big trend for diamonds right now, would you say?
I think sustainability right now. For diamonds, it's all about lab-created, sustainable, conscious diamonds. And I'm so proud to know that these were lab-created, renewable energy, and also hand-set as well.
Oh, I love that. 8 months postpartum, you look so beautiful. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm finally coming out of the vortex of I just had twins. Not I feel like myself, but this idea that like they just came out of me. They're crawling, they're eating solids, and I still don't recognize my body when I look at it, but I am starting to have my energy back, and it feels like things are really falling into place.
Yeah, you posted, which now is over 2 million views, your recent TikTok, which like, I love your content because I just relate to it and I am inspired by you.
Thank you.
But so, why do you think people are relating to this so much? I think it was, you don't have to be skinny to be pretty.
You don't have to be skinny to be pretty. You don't have to be skinny to be pretty. Did you like watch the original video? The girl sitting there in a bikini, and she's just sitting in a bikini having breakfast or a picnic outside, and she's like, you don't have to be skinny to be pretty. You don't have to be skinny to be pretty. And she's saying it kind of like monotone, because the thing is like, we have to be reminded that you don't have to look a certain way to be pretty, because it still is this stigma that's forced on us through social media, through television, that there's this idea of what perfection is. And perfection doesn't exist. Stop running after it.
You post, I always notice, because I get self-conscious about these things, we all have cellulite and we all have stretch marks. If you don't, you are lying.
Or you are one of those very small percentages.
But you boldly post them. You are like, this is my body. Tell me kind of that decision and why that's important for you to not be airbrushing these things.
I don't airbrush because I want young women, women my age, women older than me, and men of all ages to know that everybody looks different. There is no one way to look. And if I have, you know, that thing that you think maybe isn't that beautiful on yourself, you know, we're all dealing with it. And for me, social media is kind of, it's a diary, but it's also therapy in a way. Because I know when I'm posting something that maybe I'm second guessing, like, you know, posting my 4 rolls from the side. And I know there's another person out there that probably has a very similar photo that they think, this isn't good enough. Like, this isn't good enough to put in the world. This isn't good enough to even be living in my own camera roll. Why do I have this? I want that person to know that that's beautiful. It's not about this idea of uber hourglass, one size fits all. It's not about that. It's about your body being strong and healthy and beautiful through your eyes.
Right. Who said stretch marks weren't beautiful? Like, you know what I mean?
It's really interesting. When my stretch marks were getting bigger on my stomach with my twins, my midwives told me, your stretch marks are a whole journey of what your life has been like through these months with your twins. People get tattoos on their body to remember different pivotal moments in their life. Why can't these be like a tattoo for you?
I love that. And that's a really great message for other women to hear, because we got them. Okay, your anniversary. Congratulations. 12 years, not an easy milestone. We know it takes work.
Oh, doesn't it?
Tell me, how did you guys celebrate, and what was it like for you reaching that milestone?
So Justin and I went to Denver, Colorado to celebrate our 12th anniversary. We wanted something easy. We wanted, you know, we didn't want to have to feel like we had to do anything except for sleep in, eat great food, and cuddle. That's all we wanted to do. And sure enough, that's what we did. Oh, and we went to a movie. I was so glad. Like, we haven't been to the movie theaters in so long. So, we just really enjoy being together. Justin and I like each other. We're each other's best friend. We have created life together. We have businesses together. We love traveling. I mean, there's just really not a day that goes by that we're not really like relishing in the fact that we have each other and that we really enjoy liking one another.
That's amazing. That's goals right there.
Thank you.
It is. This wasn't the road trip though, right? You went on a separate road trip with 3 kids under 3?
No, this was not the road trip. You don't bring, when you are taking your children on a trip, it's not a vacation, it's a trip.
Right.
And that, I have had to learn the hard way. So when you go in a pickup truck with 3 children under 3 for a 9-hour car ride, I think you're setting yourself up for a disaster. So we ended up splitting it up into 6 and 4, which, you know, you stop every 2.5 hours, it gets longer and longer, forget it. So we drove from Nebraska to Dallas for a long weekend with some of our family. And of course, it's worth it to see family, especially when everybody hasn't seen each other for a while. But being in the car with 3 kids under 3 for 2 days straight one way, I do not wish that on my own enemy.
Did you do a lot? I'd be like, Lord Jesus.
Lots of prayer, lots of vomit, lots of diapers.
Like, just a lot. Just
yes.
a lot.
Yes.
Well, Fashion Week is coming up. We were just talking about it off camera. I'm so excited. Do you have a plan? Anything you could tease for us?
I literally know nothing right now. This is like the life of a model. You don't know what you're walking until the final hour. So designers, I'm coming. I'm here. My walk is still fierce.
Are you excited? I love that. Your walk is fierce. You walked pregnant, didn't you?
I did. I have walked pregnant,
yeah,
yes.
Like you can do anything. One thing I love about fashion, the fashion industry right now is the inclusivity. It's becoming more and more prevalent. Is that something you look forward to now? Like, I'm more excited to go to the shows.
I am so excited to see who is in the show and what designer decided to say, okay, you know what, this show, I'm gonna have more than one curvy girl in it. Mm-hmm. And it's exciting to see that designers are going outside of the tokenism, and they're staying true to their brand, but they're also staying true to what's happening in the world when it comes to inclusivity.
Yeah. Who are some of your faves right now?
Oh my gosh, I love Kate. Christian Siriano is a good friend. I'm excited to see Tom Ford. I'm excited to see Givenchy and Burberry. Oh my God, those are just a couple of highlights, yeah.
I can't wait. All right, we're gonna wrap this up with a Mom's Uncensored.
Oh.
Because you're a mom of 3. What was your most recent mom win?
My most recent mom win was sleep training. Mm-hmm. All the kids go down at 7. All the kids wake up at 7. Woo!
Goals.
Yes.
You made it happen.
Yes!
Your best lullaby.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, each kid has their own song. So we sing each kid's song to them, and they all know their own songs. Like even the twins, they don't know how to speak yet, but they know when their song is being sung. And Isaac knows the twins' songs now. So everybody gets a lullaby that is their song at the end of the night.
That's very sweet. I love that. Last thing that made you go, oh my gosh, I sound like my mother.
Literally everything. I mean, my mother, there's not a day that goes by that I don't see my mom. So I feel like I am becoming more of Linda Graham than ever before. And it's really bad when my husband says, oh God, that was Linda. And that laugh, that's my mom.
This is me. I come out, I wear like what's it called, a hairnet or whatever when I get in the shower.
Oh yeah.
And my boyfriend's like, hey Liz. I'm like, first of all, my mom looks great. Okay, and finally, best mom advice you were ever given?
Best mom advice was, mama knows best. I know better than the rest of the world, so let me parent to my own children. Thank you.
I love that. Wait, last thing I did want to ask you, because I heard you say it. You worked at a drive-through, a fast food drive-through, and tell me, what kind of jewelry did you used to wear?
Oh my gosh. So I worked at it was called a Breda. It's a chain in Nebraska. I was 16 years old. It was my first food job. And I was a drive-through girl. I took the orders. And I always wore huge chandelier earrings. I have been a jewelry girl from the beginning. And for me, it's always one thing or the other. So in middle school, high school, really, it was chandelier earrings.
From fast food employee to supermodel.
Here she is.
There she is.